A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They see you dripping, so they know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. It's been I've been alive for 3 weeks, maybe.
I know, but you're a monster.
I'm gonna go with them, dissolve or become an elder. The elders all surround you at the spawning vat. They built a fire beneath the small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. I'm gonna be tested.
Be tested.
I'm gonna try to ascend. The masked elder comes forward. She says, "It's time to decide." All the elders growl and snarl on her watch. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid splatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises in the air. I'll listen. The masked elder asks, "Who has already decided the fate of this monster?" Wait. More than half the elders approach the cauldron and add their blood to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. Fantastic. It's good to be so respected. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, "Choose one. Chance will guide your claw." I'm going to pick one that looks good. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster frowning in concentration. The masked elder says, "We will test your cleverness."
Why didn't they test my cleverness?
I don't know. The masked elder emits a series of musical whistles and clicks that perform a complex dance. You've never seen these steps before. She says, "Now you do it. Copy every noise and movement." Yeah! Yeah! You're a dancing fiend! Polite applause
I'm
washes
surprised
across
he
the
had enough
crowd.
cleverness to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
You knew you could do it because I'm the best. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. Choose the next stone. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows 2 monsters fighting. The masked elder says, "We will test your ferocity." I be tested. 2 large monsters seize you from behind. They growl and try to pull you apart. I fight them. Roar! You flick your claws out and squirm around to face the attackers. With blood-curdling shriek, you give each one a face full of slashes. They deserve the scars. Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. Charge at the cauldron. You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. Look in the cauldron. I'm just going to drink it.
Drink
Let's
it.
just do it. You drink the bubbling concoction and belch and howl. Your body solidifies almost instantly. You're an elder now. Oh,
Yeah! Look how good you are. I feel like I was not even that good. That's so funny.
I'm like the best.
It could have something to do with the fact that because they're monsters, the game's designed for you to be, not be just one thing.
It's true.
You're supposed to react to
No, but I just, yeah.
All right, I'm going to affect the... All right, now it's time to start a war.
All right, do it. Start the war.
Start the war.
Start the war. Start the war.
All right, we need to set this up.
And then you need to go into the town.
And eat people. Elder Gobclaws rages at the other monster. She crushes some stray lizards and screams, "Admit it, humans are dangerous. Let us smash them to bits." She's wrong. Challenge her. Requires ferocity. They're dangerous, but could also be allies. Requires honesty. Agree with Gobclaws. Down with humans. You grab the human music box that Gobclaws often carries and smash it to the ground. See these sharp pieces? Every artifact is like a trap. Okay.
Well, that was
mean.
That was actually really mean.
You couldn't have smashed Nashes?
You're investigating a stack of crates in an alley. You hear a shriek. Ah! Screaming boxes! Wait, it's a small child. He runs in, followed by 3 slightly larger ones. The small one jumps behind the crates to hide. Next to you. What about the 3 larger ones? Keep the small one hidden. Requires kindness. Teach the child to be a monster. Attack requires frenzy. Eat them. All of them.
eat all of them.
The victim is surprisingly fast and escapes before the others. In the end, you take a chunk out of the slowest one's leg before he escapes. Chew slowly. Delicious. Unfortunately, the torch and pitchfork crowd uses your little snack as an excuse to hunt monsters the next night. They don't catch any, but they're pretty mad.
Alright, so monster-human hate is equal.
Yes. Greed Blitz, puffed with a multisyllabic importance, addresses the other elders. "My fellow monster," and he begins. "I propose we meet the humans halfway." What, in a meadow near the forest? No, he clues, so I think we should learn from them and adopt human ways to become more civilized. Agree? Yes. Here, start an exploratory committee looking at the matter. Yes, we should use their tricks against them.
Tricks against them.
Your statement goes over well. Soon various elders are proposing methods for sabotaging human practices. Yeah. The docks are fun. They smell like home. You're napping on a fishing net when you overhear human talking. Where have they all gone? If there is no fish, this fisherman is done for. Are the fish hiding from the humans? Tell him what you know about fish. Requires honesty. Add a location of the best fishing grounds to his charge. Requires cleverness. Good. Punch a hole in his boat.
Punch a hole in his
Because
boat.
it's fun. Soon the lack of fish is the least of the human's problem. You salute the ship and giggle as it sings. Oh my goodness. The war.
The war.
The war. Nap time?
Nap time.
Anything important?
It's just a
Okay. Cool. Real life interfering? The answer is no. The party's not rollicking. We're trying to start a war, and that's not very fun. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Finally, something goes smoothly. Snork, snark, rock, rock, snork. What in the snack is that noise? Old Hamrock fell asleep in the middle of your speech. Again. His pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give him snores as poignant yet thunderous quality. Cough gently. You have better success whispering at the moon. Hamrock keeps snoring. Talk louder to be heard over the snoring. Hamrock wakes up. He looks around him and says, you know, humans are pretty nasty. They sharpen rocks and cut things with them. Also, they kill each other all the time. Explain the humans don't do that anymore. Establish authority by fighting Hamrag. Agree with Hamrag that humans are primitive creatures. They are very primitive. The collected monsters raise their voices in a howl of grunty agreement, completely oblivious to the irony. Alright, let's keep going. The skull.
Skull.
You see bolts of lightning hit a strange rod on a roof and investigate. From inside the house, you hear someone shout, "Live! Live!" followed by maniacal laughter. What is going on? You listen at the window and hear maniacal rant. This human is building a creature out of other humans. Dead humans. That sounds familiar.
Does
Consider
it?
what you've heard of such things. Stop the human from making the creature. Help the human with his creature. It could be fun. Yeah, let's help him.
Okay, but that's helping humans.
No, I'm helping make Frankenstein. This is awesome.
This is true.
You knock on the door. The human lets you in and nods with a crazed look in his eye. He shows no fear. Odd. Let's help him out. You explain a few things about slime and the power of monster physiology. The human takes notes and thanks you. He's welcome. Later, you hear that his creature has done quite a lot of damage in Carmen. They're not happy. Let's go back to politicking. I do say. Gritmitten shouts, "Might makes right," Puffrock replies, "Not always. We should talk more, like the humans do." Agree with Puffrock. Debate is powerful. Requires honesty. Show him that might makes right is wrong. It requires ferocity. Humans talk. Show them how monsters do it. Alright, so I can agree with Puffrock. No, we should talk more.
No.
Let's do my ferocity thing. You frown for a moment, considering the plan. It seems philosophically shaky, but whatever. You tackle Gritman. He fights back and you tumble through the crowd. Keep convincing him with violence. Gritman, struck by the violent implication of the suggestion and by your punches and kicks, admits defeat. He says, the only thing that you proved is that you can beat me up. Nod and wait for him to figure out the rest. What? Gritman goes on, which doesn't solve anything, does it? Oh, I get it. Yes, the human way would be better. Oh, because I just attacked one of them.
You messed up.
Yep. For someone trying to start a war, you're in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, I've got a week to start a war. It'll be fine. You sneak up to an open window. A human sits on an overstuffed chair. Her back is to a desk covered in... Wait a minute. It's maps with red X's on them. Look closer. They're showing off locations of monster towns, along with a badly drawn sketch of a monster with a knife stuck through it. What do? Alter the map to teach her something. Practice cleverness. Confront her, even though she could kill you. Teach humans a lesson with violence. You leap in through the window. The human screams and runs out the door. Get rid of the maps! You sweep everything off the desk and shove it down the toilet, and then bury all the knives you can find in the yard. On your way out, leave the kitchen faucet on. Burn the house down.
Burn the house.
The house goes up like a house that's been set on fire on a dry night. Other humans come to put out the fire. As you leave, the first human yells that a monster set the fire. Good.
Alright, now you gotta work on monsters hating humans.
Okay.
Gotta win this
proposes a
war.
new plan to keep an eye on the humans. What is it? We'll take over an abandoned house in Carmen, keep someone in there at all times, and take extensive notes on everything we do. An interesting idea. Several other elders seem to like the idea very much. They argue about where to establish a spy house, though. Carmen has many empty buildings. What shall we use? Let's make the humans look bad.
Yeah, make the humans look bad.
You encourage the plan, emphasizing the danger every human presents. An expedition moves out right away, settling in the little house next to the cat boiling pots.
They'll boil us too.
Yes, what? Their sounds and smells echo in their dreams, but the spies are too afraid to interfere. The other elders are even more afraid now. Awesome. Feather. You argue with Elder Merrick, who is much older than you, but a little slow in the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. I explained that they do, in fact, farm chickens. And maybe she's right. Drop the subject. Agree that humans never do good things.
Never do good things.
Have you seen a human raised chicken? They're so fat. They walk like this. You waddle around the square clucking. Your Merc laughs so hard she almost chokes. Keep on clucking. The elders agree that humans are poor caretakers. Your Merc is right, and so are you now. Woohoo! Alright, let's take this pot.
Mix it up.
Jaggery drinks from the deep jar of cider. He belches and the air goes wavy. Watch the ferocious elder as he drinks some more. Jaggery raises one claw. Humans are stupid, lazy, worthless, stupid, and I'll fight any monster who says otherwise. Disagree. Humans can be altruistic and generous. No, smart humans brought us cider for his cleverness. Mention that you've seen stupid humans drink themselves into sickness.
Sickness.
Everyone nods. Jaggery waves his jar, sloshing cider everywhere. Yeah, drinking!
Ah, the irony. The irony. Just keep going. Just frick up as much as you can.
Let's go talk to them. An older human and many children sit in rows. In a hot, echoing room, the older human drones on while the children look at everything but him. The windows, the clock, even your hiding spot. What is the older human saying? He's telling them about lifeology. You know about that, but judging from his expression, he doesn't seem to find it very interesting himself. Stephanie teach them how to teach, stir things up, disrupt their doings.
Rawr!
Rawr! Boring conversation anyway. You spring into the little room, spread your claws and shriek. All the children scream and flee. John Wright, they flee. Chase down and devour a child. Oh yes, so easy. One of the children had been sitting very still and his foot was asleep. Well, it's not asleep anymore. No, it's not. Now it's gone. You run off into the alley and head for the forest, dragging the last few scraps of your meal. Okay.
Okay, so humans viewing monsters is 0, so we need to make sure we have that official for the monsters.
Alright, choose your adventure. Your fellow elders debate. Are humans more dangerous now? Is it time to reveal ourselves? Take your turn. The air grows still. Birds stop singing. The silence is reverential. You turn and see the oldest monster sitting on a hovel roof, dwarfing it. It's watching you. The oldest monster tilts its huge head and raises motorcycle arrows. Admit fear, but insist you must learn more. The best humans, like monsters, are fearless, requires bravery. Admit it. Humans are the biggest threat to monster kind.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest monster tilts its head the other way, intrigued, and then turns and leaves, jumping down from the hovel roof with a loud shaking crash. What does the crowd think? They're impressed that you said something like that in front of the oldest monster. Okay.
Alright, just do whatever you feel like right now.
I know, just don't screw up, right? The spine doctor looks up from her... Oh, the spine doctor! From her current patient. She's working a human knife free from younger monsters' ribs. Humans are dangerous. Watch and listen, try to change the subject. Show them the humans are unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
You grab the knife and give the doctor a little stab. Gasp! Hey, you're a no-nonsense monster. You point out that if a human had done that, the doctor would be dead. Wiggle the knife into the wound for emphasis.
Oh my gosh, that was gross.
Comcloth takes the knife away and snaps it with her pincher. The doctor begins to clean and bandage the wound. Everyone agrees that humans are bad news. Guess they got the point. Well, I'm just crazy.
Yeah, you're the crazy one.
Alright, as you walk through Portland Square, you think of your past. Life hasn't always been easy, but you've built up your reputation. You were quite well respected. Yes, well respected indeed. It saddens the more progressive elements of monster society, but the truth is this: more monsters violently fear and loathe humans than like and admire them. Brrr. Meanwhile, human sentiment is still mostly stacked against monsters. Humans just don't like you that much. Some humans hate you. Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. The elders and younger monsters alike are milling about in a great mob. What is it? Smart glides by overhead, whistling in alarm. Blistering interprets for her friend. He says the humans are on the move and headed towards Almond. Uh-oh. The oldest monster rises from the waters of 8-armed lake and wades on the shore. It bars its claws and everyone moves out of reach. Looks like we're in for some pain. Half the monsters are afraid, the other half want to fight. The whole mob seems to be waiting for a strong leader to emerge and tell them what to do. Yell for everyone to get out of Almond and flee to the hills. We can fight them. Mm-hmm. You are well respected, and so you are appointed to the general of the Mall Monster Forces. Your forces advanced on humans, gather in the meadows to the north. Be as competent as you can. I feel like I'm alone. You marshal all your intelligence and try to conceive of a daring assault on the humans. Use brilliant tactics to surround and destroy the humans. Requires cleverness. Yes,
you have enough.
You did it! The humans are caught off guard and their outer guards are slaughtered in mass. The remainder begin to flee. Darn straight! As you watch them run, you feel sure that they'll be back. Even if you only kill the soldiers, someday their children will come for you. Kill every human! I don't know that I want to kill every human.
Do you want to kill every human?
But I
Would he?
I mean, at this point, he's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Human annihilation. You took the lead, and the other monsters followed. By your command, they slaughtered every human. Now monsters rule the entire world.
So, we literally played the exact opposite of each other.
Monsters laugh and dance where humans once lived. Now the world is yours. We feast!
What are you guys gonna eat?
Chickens.
Chickens. And goats. And wolves.
So the Neanderthals, I mean, the humans are gone.
Alright, those are two very opposite spectrum plays of that.
Yo.
It surprises me not at all.
Well,
Yeah.
that was kind of our intent.
Yeah, our whole intent was to do that. I just wanted to start a war and be the opposite, which is why I zeroed that out. It might be interesting to see what happens if you zero out one but make the other one 100%. Like, are they just completely caught off guard by the war? Or what? I don't know what
That would
happens.
be fun. Alright, next time that's what we'll do.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Alright, well, thank you for watching Manic Pixie Dream Channel. This is Keenan, my sister Maggie, and now my wife Alex. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!